Talked to a guy yesterday, and he was selling his domain name for the first time. And we're talking about pricing his domain name, the importance of pricing your domain name right. Hey, Chris Zuiker with Media Options. We help companies to acquire their raw, unfiltered version of the brand name, and we're brokering some of the best domain names on the planet. So check us out at chriszuiker.com and mediaoptions.com. And we're talking about the importance of when you first go out to market with a domain name, and he's had this domain name for about 10 years, you need to set it and you need to price it accordingly. Like the worst thing you can do with a domain name when it's first out to market, really anytime it's out to market, is price it well above the market value, because you say, hey, it's out there, like it's $1 billion industry. Someone's going to buy this and someone's going to value this for this absurd amount. I get it, totally understand. And it's complicated because if you don't know how to value a domain name, you can easily think that your domain name is worth $1 million. There's some brokers that are in the industry that will also tell you it's worth $1 million, millions of dollars, because they want to broker it, and because it's just complicated. It's hard. It's hard to gauge what it's worth. And there's the passion that's behind owners when they've owned it for that long that they're not going to sell it for any other reason. So anyways, what happens is that you go out at that level and you have kind of like the first strike getting in front of companies. They're evaluating this, but it doesn't make sense in their financials. Maybe it's a startup and it's a consideration, but because you've priced it out of their return on investment equation, okay, because it comes down to return on investment. What kind of brand equity is that going to bring? What kind of equity is that going to bring to their brand? What kind of momentum is going to help them to acquire customers and reduce the acquisition cost because customers can find them better? Is going to help them to retain customers because customers, by the way, they can come back to them and they're not going to contact on their company. Your email's not going to get lost. Okay, so what's the ROI on that purchase? Now, once these companies have moved on, once they've already made a decision, well, then they've already made that, and they're not going to come back. Now, is it the right thing? Maybe not. Maybe they should come back, but they've already made that decision. Also, what happens is that companies see you, maybe it's like, let's just for the sake of this video, it's $10 million, then you come back with $8 million, then you come back with $6 million, then you're at $4 million, and you've accustomed them to like devalue that domain name, okay? It never would have sold at $10 million, it never would have sold at $4 million, maybe it would never sell at $1 million. And all you're doing is just going back and really devaluing what they would value that for. And it's like, okay, something's just not right. So what's the lesson here? The lesson is price your domain accordingly. I get it. You want to make like $1 million, you want to make $500,000, you want to make $200,000, but what is your domain name worth? What's the market value? And then what you decide is, do you want to sell it, right? What can you do with that money? What can you do with that? What can you do with the money? Will it give you a better return somewhere else? Is it just going to sit there? Tomorrow I'm going to talk about another domain owner I talked to who passed up on over like $80,000 worth of offers in the lifetime of his domain names, and how he just really regretted that and realized that he missed out. So, but for the sake of this is go to market the right way. If you go the wrong way, then you're going to devalue your domain name, and you're probably never going to sell it. So there's a way to do it. Contact us at Media Options if you have any questions. Love talking domain name strategies, passion behind it, and just reach out to me.